Hello beautiful people. In today's video I'm going to create this look here, khaki green with mint green. I thought this would be an interesting and cool combination. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then let's get started. Alright, I'm starting off with a mixture from my Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, and I'm going to use this shade here called Troop mostly, but I'm also going to mix a little bit of this shade here which is called Lethal, and a little bit of this one at the very bottom called Azoic. I don't really know how to say that, but I'm just trying to basically create the perfect khaki look with those shadows. So I'm just going to start by blending that first shade Troop into the crease and blending it out. I did start off doing the other eye today because I wasn't 100% sure exactly how this was going to go. So I decided to take the pressure off myself and do the other eye first, which is always a good idea if you're not sure what you're doing. Okay. I always find it funny how whenever I look into my viewfinder, this part here looks to be nice and blended, but then like as I go into here, it looks like there's nothing there. I'll have to remember to take a look at that when I'm editing to see if it looks like that on the playback as well. Alright, and then I'm taking a little bit of that shade Lethal, which is the more green color, on the same brush. I just wiped it off a little bit, and then I'm just going to take that more into the crease and blending it into the other color and starting to slowly bring it onto the lid. I don't want to bring it all the way completely on here because as you can see I want to leave a spot for the green. And then I'm taking a little bit of that brown shade Azoic or whatever it is. These cream powder formulas from Natasha Denona are like a dream to work with. Like I have like next to no fallout on this side. I love these shadows, and when you want to like blow out a look, they're so easy to work with and they create the most beautiful blend. I love them. Okay, so now that's getting to be the khaki color I want. I'm just going to wipe off my brush on my little towel here. And I'm going to go back into the shade Troop, and then I'm just going to take that in the outer corner again and just further deepen the area. Wiping the brush off one more time, and I'm going to go in with the shade Lethal next, that green color, and just dance my brush around the outer edge just to blend it together and smooth out the look. Alright, then I'm switching to a smaller brush and I'm going to bring that shade Troop closer onto the actual lid. This brush I find gives a more precise application. Of course it's denser and it's smaller, so I just want to deepen up that area right there further before I add the green color and blend it in. Going back in with my crease brush and just further blending. Alright, now when I did the other eye I forgot to put a primer on, the glitter glue, because I find it really helps make the colors stick. I'm going in with this palette from Colorpop called Mint to Be. This is my very first Colorpop purchase, and to be honest, not sure how I feel about this yet. Without help from the glitter glue, I found it wasn't going on very well. I could still see the color underneath, so that was slightly frustrating, but I mean, it is a cheaper palette. I know Colorpop is raved about here on YouTube. My opinion on it may be not a popular one, but I had to try it, and I really wanted to try the Mint palette. And for me to purchase this and bring it to Canada was roughly the same price as one of the Huda palettes. Part of me wishes I had gone with the Huda palette, but this one had more variations of green in it that I wanted, so I went with this one, but I still might purchase the Huda one anyways. Okay, so I'm taking the shade Mint Tea, that one there, on my finger to start off with, and I'm just going to pack that over top of the glitter glue and into the inner corner here. Wiping my finger off because I don't want to transfer the glitter glue onto the palette. Going into the palette again, picking up some more, and then just taking it over top again. Alright, I'm taking my little silicone brush here, my little silicone tip, and I'm going to go into the shade Mojito Mami, the one in the middle here, and I'm just going to take that onto the inner corner here just to blend the inner corner out. And then taking my brush here, the one in the that I use for the crease, I'm tapping it lightly into the shade Troop, and I'm just going to take that lightly over the edge here to blend those two together. Not too much though, because I don't want to cover it all up. I want a nice gradual blend. Okay, that looks perfect. Hopefully on camera it looks like it is blended, because in real life it is. Excuse me while I take a sip of orange juice. I hate when the ice gets in the way. Okay, what's next? I'm taking the Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Hustler Baby on my dual fiber brush, and I'm just going to bring that into the inner corners to blend it. You can use a matte shade to do this part, a matte shade that's closest to your skin tone, or a creamy color, whatever you want. Whatever you feel like is going to work. And then I'm going to take my brow bone highlight that I always use from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette in the shade Strange. I always forget to look on Sephora to see if this is available as a single. And I was on Sephora's website this morning too. Always forget. Okay, maybe when I'm editing this that will remind me just to take a second and look. Going back and just blending the crease color again. And then anything else that needs to be blended. Okay, I think that looks pretty well complete. Maybe I'll just take a little bit more of that Troop and deepen the outer corner just a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply eyeliner, and then I will come back and finish the rest of the look with you guys. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to go in with my Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette, and I'm taking the base shade here, the cream shade. And I'm going to apply that on a side that my bird did not bite, the dirty side. I have to wash that today. And I'm just going to take that on the tops of the cheeks. I did already apply blush, and for blush I used a mixture of, let me see if I can do this here, Benefit Coralist, and then I topped it off with Nars' Orgasm. Are you serious? He's eating my makeup. Sebastian! Okay, so then for highlight I'm going to take a combination of this shade and this shade here. Excuse my mess right now. Excuse me, get back on my knee. So glowy. Blend that all together. Oh, I forgot to add my hourglass to these sides of my face. Okay. Top the blush up. Oh yeah, I wanted to add the other one too. Okay, so for the diamond powder highlight part, just gonna brush a little bit of that right on the tops. Like, look how glowy that is. Oh my gosh! I'm going for a walk outside later, and they're gonna see me coming. Okay. Oh, for bronzer today, I used the Bobbi Brown one that was in my Makeup to Use, my Shop My Stash. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. It's a little bit different. It's more pink tone than I'm used to, but that's okay. Okay, then for lower lash line, I got a new eyeliner. This is from Annabelle. It's just like a really light golden color. Oh, if you can see it, it's right there. And my nails, I did not color coordinate my nails to match. Today that was the next color that I wanted to use, and it just so happened to be the color that I wanted to use on my eyes today. Okay, I'm going to take that on my lower lash line here. hopefully I'm staying in frame. It just annoys me so much when I'm doing this and I'm editing back and I realize I am like, because that sucks. Alright, and then I'm going to take a combination of what is already on my eyelids. So I'm going in to my Natasha Denona in the shade Troop and taking that on the outer edge and blending it about halfway in. Depending on your eye shape, you can take it a little more or a little less. Not a little less, but a little more, or all the way through. And then I'm taking the Lethal shade. Once again, that's these two colors right here. And then from the Colorpop palette, I'm taking the one in the middle, Mojito Mommy, on my little tiny brush. And I'm just applying that right to connect the two. I'm blending the mint shade over top of the other one just slightly. And then I'm also going to go back into the Troop and Lethal and just go over that and smoke it out as much as you want underneath. For the inner corner, I think this look would do nice with gold or mint. I say I'll just stick with gold. Okay, so I'm taking that on a little definer brush here. I feel bad that I use this color all the time, but at the same time, it just works so well with everything, so why not? Okay, my nose is running, but that's okay. What is next? Okay, so I already applied my Natasha Denona, the same highlighter that I used on my cheeks. I just put a bit on my Cupid's bow earlier just because I want to test out what it looked like if I wanted to use it. I'm going to apply eyeliner. Sorry, not eyeliner. I'm going to apply mascara, and I'll come back and do the lip and then show you guys the final look. So while I was gone and finishing up my mascara, I did add a little bit more to the eyes. I took a yellow color, the yellow from my Kat Von D pastel palette, and I just took that right on this part right here just to help blend everything else together. I find that really helps tie it in. And then the last step for my eyes, I added some mint color to the waterline. So I'm going to do that to this eye with you right now. Just going to wipe off my eyeball. And the eye pencil that I'm using is from Maybelline. It's the Color Show in the shade, I don't know, 520. I can't pronounce the name. But then I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Get Fresh from the Colorpop palette, and I'm going to set that right over top of the eyeliner. Alright. And then for the lip, I had a hard time finding a nude lipstick that would complement the eyes, just because the look I went for today is both, like, it has warm and cool tones I found, so I found it difficult to pick a lip that would complement it. So I ended up going with the Marc Jacobs one in the shade Sugar Sugar. So I'm just finishing up the lower lash line right now. This is the L'Oreal Primer. I find this really helps boost up my sparse lower lashes before I put on mascara. Alright, then for mascara I'm just going to use my CoverGirl Clump Crusher. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Something a little bit different. I was craving this look for a couple days now, but I wanted to film it, so I waited to today, Saturday, to film it for you guys. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and you will see me in my next video. Bye!